I'm Joshua Hanlon in Conneaut, Ohio, on the shores of Lake Erie, or as it's set up today, D-Day, Ohio. This is one of the largest reenactments in the world, with 1,500 reenactors coming out and representing all sides present at the incredible Battle of D-Day on June 6, 1944. This reenactment takes place over the course of about an hour, and you have troops coming in and landing, you have them coming to shore, you have the Germans defending, you have a large, high kind of bluff that has some German bunkers on it. So it kind of represents all facets of the battle on D-Day. You even have special forces represented as well. So as many of the different groups of soldiers that were there, they try to bring out here to the reenactment. This is part of the much larger setup here at D-Day, Ohio, which takes place over 3 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There's a schedule each day with the big D-Day reenactment taking place in the afternoon each day, along with many smaller reenactments as well. There are airborne reenactments to represent what the paratroopers did, especially in the hours leading up to the beach landings here on the shore at Normandy. There is reenactments with the special British SAS forces and the French resistance as well, showing what they did on D-Day and kind of their role in the battle. So the reenactments are definitely the highlight of the whole event here, and we'll have a link in the description to a video showing the full battle here and the landings, representing the D-Day landings as well, so you can see much more of the action that took place on the beaches behind me here. In addition to the actual reenactments, you have camps set up for all of the different factions and armies as well. So you've got American soldiers with the army, the paratroopers, the special forces. You've got all the different German forces represented, like the SS, and even a lot of the foreign troops that actually were the guys fighting on the beaches that day at D-Day. About 40% of the German forces were actually foreign troops who had been taken from other countries and put into the German army and then were defending the beaches in Normandy. You've got French resistance, as I mentioned, and British troops, so all the different sides represented. And in those camps, you can see tents, you can see tons of their equipment, how they lived a little bit, you can see all of the different weapons they would have used, their day-to-day equipment. You even see like photographers and a lot of the logistics people as well. Some of the civilian life is also represented in the camps, such as the South Bend Blue Sox, which were the all-women's baseball team that popped up here during the war because the men were away fighting, so it's not just the military side of the war that's represented here at D-Day, Ohio. In addition to the camps, you also have large vendor areas. The vendors are selling anything from model kits to weaponry and tremendous amounts of books and patches and stuff from World War II, as well as memorabilia, and then lots of recreations of things from the war as well. Dioramas, models, whatever it might be. So there's a tremendous amount of vendors as well, so you can shop here and pick up all sorts of things related to reenactments as well as the history of World War II. Another really cool thing that you can do is take a ride in a C-47 plane as well, which is one of the planes present flying over D-Day. That was flying over the reenactment that just took place on the beaches here as well, along with a Mustang. So some of the air power is represented during the reenactment too, and it adds that extra dimension as the infantry are moving across and you see tanks and everything that have the planes flying over. You really start to get an idea of a little bit of what the battle would have been like here. So they do an excellent job representing all of that. One note about a lot of the reenactments is that they do get very busy and very crowded in terms of the viewing areas. So if you want a good seat, you want to make sure you show up early and make sure you save a good spot, because a tremendous amount of people come out to this event. Tickets are free, and so a whole lot of people come out, and you've got to make sure you show up early if you want a good spot to check out all of the action. But the whole event is really incredible here. I really can't recommend it highly enough. If you have the opportunity to check it out, since tickets are free, you can just book them easily online. It's not even that expensive of a trip either, and you can really learn a tremendous amount. And it's great to see all of the work that's being done by these reenactors and everyone who contributes here to D-Day, Ohio, to preserve this history of World War II, and specifically the Normandy landings on D-Day in 1944. I think it's really incredible to see all the work that they put into this and the effort they put into showing what that was like and what the war was like to people who come out here to the reenactment. So I hope you enjoyed kind of a look here at D-Day, Ohio. We'll make sure to have links to everything I mentioned in the description below so you can find more information and some more videos from the event. Thanks so much for watching.